And I know there are a lot of women like me who thought for a very long time that the only way they could ever be happy or love themselves or feel comfortable with what they see in the mirror is if they lost a whole lot of pounds. Sometimes enough pounds to equal a whole person. You know, for some of us to get to the healthy goal weight, some of us gotta lose upwards of 100 pounds before we can ever get there. And damn it, most of us know that it's hard to lose 20, let alone 100. We don't have time to keep waiting and to keep hoping and praying, putting our dreams on hold and putting our life on hold so that we can lose a whole lot of weight before we can really start living. We don't got time for that. We got dreams to fulfill. We got lives to live. We got opportunities to seize. We got possibilities to realize. We got happiness to chase. You know? Shoot, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Boo, where you been? What you mean where I've been? I've been, you know, I've been around. I've been here somewhere, you know? But where you been? We're not talking about me right now, we talking about you. I know that I have not been around these YouTube streets lately. I know. I feel like this happens every maybe 8 months or so where I'm like, yeah, about that. I'm back, I guess. So what had happened was, in the midst of me planning a whole lot of big things, a whole lot of exciting, amazing things for our Pleasantly Unbothered fam, life just decided to come through and do what life does, you know? I'm already a really private person, so I don't share all that much about the inner workings of my life, although I guess I've shared a lot of things about my past. But I can tell you that this past year has been just wild. And I'm sure not just for me. Obviously, with the Rona and the way the world operates these days, we're all sick of it. We're all sick of it. I also had a really scary experience with 2 of my dearest loved ones ending up in the hospital with medical emergencies about weeks apart. In the midst of that, I also ended up stepping away from social media for a while to cleanse, to detox, to declutterify my mind, and I just feel so much better without worrying about what's happening on Instagram or on Facebook or on TikTok or on YouTube. I can't be always refreshing feeds and constantly scrolling. Your girl's got too much to do. I got too many priorities, too many responsibilities. And so I ended up taking a break and a big step back from watching content, from creating content, from being visible on any of these platforms. I have been staying busy, taking care of things behind the scenes, getting things ready for this opportunity that I've been teasing for too damn long, which I did not mean to leave y'all hanging on, but it's still coming. I promise. I swear to God, it's coming. I hope you know though by now, especially if you've been rocking with me for a while now, that even though I might disappear every now and then, I'm always coming back. You can't get rid of me that easily, okay? I may need a break. I may need a breather. I may need to recharge my batteries, which I do have to do often. I will say that's just how I operate. But I'm always coming back. And even if I'm a little late, you know, I'm always right on time. I have been in touch with those of you who are on my email list, who receive email newsletters and notifications and stuff from me. If you're not on the list, you might want to get on it. I mean, that's where we're really having conversations. That's where we're really keeping in touch. And unfortunately, there's just so much behind the scenes that you just don't see. I've been thinking about vlogging a little bit to give you a little taste, a little touch, a little sample of what's happening that I don't necessarily choose to film. But if I were to vlog, that might be a little bit different. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, let me know. Let me know. Now that things are finally starting to calm down a little bit in my life, things are not quite as hectic, knock on wood, girl, don't jinx it, God forbid, let's not get crazy. But my daughter's in school now and I'm trying to build my routine around her routine so that I can both be a good mom as a single mom, while also being productive, producing some videos, some content, some jewels, some gem, giving you some value, doing all the things, you know, trying to have some balance. It's definitely not easy. It has not been easy. And there have been some extra demands on me lately relating to the family like medical emergencies that we've had. So things are crazy. I don't know what better word to use. They're crazy. And with the Rona and everything still being out there in full force, I know a lot of us are feeling it. A lot of us are struggling or stressed or just trying to deal or just trying to survive, just trying to get through it. So I hope you understand. And anything that I've been teasing since way back yonder, my bad. My bad. I'm so sorry about the delay. I'm so sorry. But it's still coming. It totally is still coming. I haven't forgot about you. I'm still here. Things are being built. Things are being created. Your girl has been having to study and research and learn and level up the skills to make it work, to make it possible. And it's coming sooner than you think. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, if you want to stay in the loop of all the opportunities that I've been talking about, specifically the opportunity to work with me in a small group to level up, boost your confidence, increase your self-esteem, recognize your potential, start living your best life, start feeling the way you want, dating the way you want, living the way you want, all that stuff, it's coming. And the best way to keep in touch is through my email list. So there's a link down in the description box. If you want to sign up to get email updates, you'll be the first to find out about all the goodies that are happening, because I'll tell you this much. When that first opportunity drops, it's gonna be a limited time and a limited group. You know what I mean? So out of all the people in our fam, we're gonna be like working with like this many people, and you want to be up in here. Let me tell you, a lot of good things are gonna be happening up in here, okay? And I know that a lot of the ladies who watch these videos happen to be plus size or have had some issues with their body over their past, or have had insecurities or self-doubt or negative self-talk or whatever the case is. And I don't think that any woman should ever have to live that way. Regardless of your body type or what you look like, you should be able to feel happy, feel confident, feel pleased, or at least accepting of what you see when you look at yourself. At the very least, I'm talking bare minimum, you should be able to recognize your worth. To know that a number on a scale doesn't define you, that a pant size or dress size or shirt size or whatever size does not define you, that being smaller or taking up less space in the world will not make you a better person or make you a happier person. We only got one life to live, and it is not waiting on the scale to start moving, to start progressing, to start leaving us behind. It is not waiting whatsoever. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. The next second, the next minute, the next hour is not guaranteed. So anytime that we spend wasting, taking ourselves for granted, or selling ourselves short, or not recognizing the greatness that is within us, that we were created to become, to be, to exist as, like, every second that we waste is a second that we're not getting back. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're still gonna start with a small group of ladies, maybe like 7 to 10 of us, who are ready to put in the work, who are ready to level up, who are ready to make this year the best year yet, who are ready to leave the self-doubt and the negativity and the toxic mindsets in the past, so that you can move on to recognizing your potential and becoming your best self. Talking about confidence, feeling sexy and sensual and desirable, making sure that you're getting what you're worth and not settling for less, making sure that you have a solid idea of what you want and what you're looking for and what you deserve in a partner and in a relationship, so that you are able to get that, honey. Helping you to put yourself first and ask for what you need and advocate for yourself and set healthy boundaries and all that. Because we don't really got time for nothing else. Like, we don't know how much time we have left. So right now is the best time to level up, to become more confident, to become more polished, to feel more sure of yourself, to become the version of yourself that you've always wanted to be able to look yourself in the mirror and like what you see and not feel disgusted or ashamed or cringe at your own reflection. And I know there are a lot of women like me who thought for a very long time that the only way they could ever be happy or love themselves or feel comfortable with what they see in the mirror is if they lost a whole lot of pounds. Sometimes enough pounds to equal a whole person. You know, for some of us to get to the healthy goal weight, some of us gotta lose a whole person. Some of us gotta lose upwards of 100 pounds before we can ever get there. And damn it, most of us know that it's hard to lose 20, let alone 100. We don't have time to keep waiting and to keep hoping and praying, putting our dreams on hold and putting our life on hold so that we can lose a whole lot of weight before we can really start living. We don't got time for that. If the weight loss wanna come, let it come. Let it come along for the ride. But we don't got time to be waiting and holding up the car, waiting for the weight loss to happen, you know what I mean? We got dreams to fulfill, we got lives to live, we got opportunities to seize, we got possibilities to realize, we got happiness to chase, you know? Shoot, don't get me started. Don't get me started. So yeah, even with all the delays and the fact that I feel so bad for leaving you hanging for so long and keeping you waiting, because I know some of y'all were really interested and were really intrigued, and I hope y'all still are. Like, I hope you didn't lose interest or whatever. I'm still here, just dealing with life, just trying to survive, trying to stay out these social media streets so I can be productive and get things done and build things for us that we're gonna need behind the scenes to make this all work, because we still got too many things to do. Come on babe, take my hand. Let's go, we got work to do. We got work to do. Click the description box below, join the email list so that you can be in the loop and receive all the goodies. Leave a comment if you got something to say. Hit one of the thumb buttons on your way out. This one if you liked it, this one if you didn't, whichever one works for you. Just let me know. That helps me know what kind of videos you'd like to see next. And you'll be seeing me real soon. Real soon. Bye.